Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today we are going to solve problems relating to these topics again. So let's start. Our first question is question 7 that appeared in 2022. The paper was 1 and the variant was also 1. We have this diagram and diagram shows two parallel lines, this one and this. And we have a crossing line which we call traversal line. Find the value of x and the value of y. We need to calculate the value of x and the value of y. How can we do that? We can look at the diagram and we have a z-shaped angle. And this z-shaped angle is called alternate interior angle. So by using the formula, that is the rule, we have y is equal to 68 degree because of alternate interior angle. And what about this x? We already know we have another rule, angle on a straight line at a point. If we have two angles and angles on a straight line at a point add up to 180 degree. X plus y is equal to 180 degree. So we are going to use it. That's gonna be x plus 68 degree is equal 180 degree. The value of x will be 180 minus 68 degree. You can use the calculator or do it manually. Subtraction 10 minus 8, that's gonna be 2, 7 minus 6, 1 and 1. So we have x is equal to 112. These are our answers. As x is equal to 112 degree and y is equal to 68 degree. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question appeared in 2022 again. The question paper was 1 and the variant was 3. Question 14 is calculate the height h of the triangle. Here we have triangle. You can also name it, that is A, B, and this one is C, and this one is D. We need to calculate the height of this triangle. If we look at one part of a triangle, then it looks like a right angle triangle. So we have a right angled triangle. So on right angle triangle we can apply Pythagoras theorem, but first of all we need to calculate BC. What is BC? Actually BD is equal to 4 centimeter and BD consists of BC plus CD. So BC is 2 and CD is also 2. That's gonna be 4 centimeter again. So we have BC is equal to 2 centimeter. Now we are going to apply Pythagoras theorem here. By Pythagoras theorem, by PT, that is Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal base square plus perpendicular square. Now putting the values, hypotenuse is 5 centimeter opposite to 90 degree angle. This one is of 90 degree angle, opposite to this one is perpendicular, is hypotenuse. So our hypotenuse is 5. 5 square is equal, base is BC, BC is 2, so 2 square, and perpendicular, this height AC is height or perpendicular. Now 5 square will be 25 and 2 square is 4. Bring it here, that's gonna be 25 minus 4 is equal to h square. We need to calculate the value of h, so we are taking the square root on both sides. So 25 minus 4, h is equal square root of 21. So our answer to this one is square root 21. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is question 12 that appeared in again 2022. The paper was 2 and the variant was 1. It says the interior angles of a pentagon are in the ratio. We know that pentagon are 5-sided figure. A pentagon is 5-sided figure. And the interior angles of this pentagon are in the ratio 4, ratio 5, ratio 5, ratio 7, ratio 9. Find the size of the largest angle. So we need to calculate the size of largest angle. So from this observation we can see that here 9 is the largest ratio. So this one, to solve this question we need few things. Number one, sum of all the interior angles of pentagon, and number two, sum of ratios. So here we are going to calculate the sum of all the interior angles of a pentagon, and what is the formula for this one? We have n minus 2 into 180. This is the formula to calculate the sum of all the interior angles of a pentagon. You can apply this formula to any polygon. Now, n is the number of sides. Pentagon has 5 sides, so 5 minus 2 into 180. That will be 3 into 180. Now you can multiply manually. 3 0 time, 4 to carry, 540. So we have 540 degree, the sum of all the interior angles of a pentagon. Now number 2 is sum of ratios. The ratio is given, we just need to sum them. 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. 4, 5 plus 5 10, 10 plus 9 19, 19 and 4 23 and 7 30. So our sum is 30. Now we are going to calculate the largest angle. The largest ratio is 9, so the largest angle will be equal to that ratio, that is 9 over sum of ratio 30 multiplied by sum of all the interior angles of a pentagon, that is 540. Now we can cancel 0 to 0, 3 one time, 3 one time, to carry, 3 8 time. Now 9 into 18. 2 7 carry. So the answer to this one is 162 degree. Our largest angle is 162 degree. Now next question is question 19 of the same paper, that is QP 21. Question 19. In the diagram, AB is parallel to PQ. So this line AB is parallel to PQ line. AQ and PB intersect at X with AX is equal to XQ. AQ and PB intersect at this point, and this point has a name X. It means AX from A to X and X to Q. These lengths are equal. We have to complete the following statements. In triangle ABX, this one ABX and QPX, AX is equal to XQ. This is given, AX is equal to XQ. Angle BAX is equal to angle which and why. We have to tell. Angle BAX. So we are talking about this angle BAX. This angle is equal to which angle? This angle will be equal to this one, that is PQX, because of parallel lines, and we have a Z-shaped angle. You see, this one is Z-shaped. Of course, it's opposite Z, so these angles are equal. We are going to write angle PQX. Why this is equal to? Because of alternate angles. Now, in the next part, we have to tell AXB angle is equal to which angle and why. So where we have AXB, this one, I'm going to change marker AXB, this angle, AXB. AXB will be equal to PXQ. Why? Because of an X vertically opposite angle. X contains vertically opposite angle. So I'm going to write PXQ because vertically opposite angle. Now next is triangle ABX is congruent to triangle QPX because of the congruency criterion. Congruent means same. It says triangle ABX is equal to triangle QPX. The upper triangle ABX is equal to lower triangle PQX. Why? A triangle has 6 elements, 3 sides and 3 angles. And if we have 2 triangles, and how can they equal? There are few methods to make them equal. These are called the laws or postulates, in which we have to show that if 3 things are equal, then all other 3 things are equal to each other. Let's say if we have angle, side angle of 2 triangles equal, it means the other side and other angles are equal to each other. We have triple S postulate, that is side, side, side. If 2 triangles has 3 sides equal to each other, it means their angles are also equal. Okay, so here we have this angle, this one, and this angle. We have one angle, and again we have the other angle. In 2 triangles, we have 2 angles are equal, and one side AX is equal to X cube. It means we have to apply this formula, angle side angle criteria. Because of angle side angle criteria, these 2 triangles are equal. We have just proved it, angle BAX is equal to angle PQX. So one angle and the other angle. And in the statement, it is given that AX is equal to X cube. So this is the side. So 2 angles and one side are equal. It means we can apply ASA postulate, which says that 2 triangles are equal. Now the next thing is PX is equal to what? If 2 triangles are equal, then their sides and their angles are all equal. We have to now tell that PX is equal to what? PX will be equal to XP, because 2 triangles are equal. So PX is equal to XP, because triangles are congruent, mean triangles are similar. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is question 3 that appeared in 2022 again. The question paper was 2 and the variant was 3. We have a diagram, a quadrilateral PQRST. PQRS is the quadrilateral and ST is the extension of RS. So PQRS is a quadrilateral, RST is a straight line. Find angle PST. We need to calculate the angle PST, starting from P, moving toward S, and then T will be the last point. So we have to calculate this angle. How can we do that? First of all, we need to calculate this angle of quadrilateral. We know that the sum of all the internal angles of a quadrilateral add up to 360 degree. So we are going to use this information. Our first angle is 73 degree plus 129 degree, then 75 degree. Let's say it's X, plus X is equal to 360 degree. We need to add these 3 angles, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do manually. 129, 75, and 73. So 9 plus 5, 14, 14 and 3, 17, 7, 1 carry. One and 1. So we have minus 277. 360 minus 277 selected. So X is equal to 83 degree. Now we can calculate this angle. Let's say this angle is Y. Then angle on a straight line add up to 180 degree. It means X plus Y is equal to 180 degree. Y is equal to 180 degree minus X. That will be Y is equal 180 minus 83. 180 degree minus 83. So 17 minus 8, that gonna be 9. So the value of Y is 97 degree. Actually, y is equal to PST. This is the angle. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is question 2 that appeared in again 2022. The question paper was 3 and the variant was 1. Write down the number of sides of hexagon. Hexagon means 6. So it means 6 sides. What about heptagon? Octagon, nonagon, and decagon. Decagon mean 10-sided figure, nonagon mean 9-sided, octagon mean 8-sided. What about heptagon? Tell me in the comment. Okay, in B part we have a figure and we can see this is a triangle, and the triangle has a name, isosceles triangle, because we can see these two line segments. It means AC side is equal to AB side. So this one is an isosceles triangle. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. Write down the mathematical name of this type. So I have just written it, isosceles triangle. Now C part is show that the interior angle of a regular pentagon is 108 degree. Regular mean all sides and angles are equal. All sides and angles are equal or same. Now we need to calculate one interior angle. So we have the formula of interior angle. Interior angle is equal to n minus 2 into 180 divided by n, or 180 minus 360 degree divided by n. When you take the LCM of this one, you will get n minus 2 into 180 divided by n. Now we are going to put the values here. The value of n is 5 because of pentagon. 5 minus 2 into 180 divided by 5. So 3 into 180 divided by 5 one time, 5 3 times 15, 3 carry, 5 6 times. Now multiply 36 into 3. So we have just proved it. The interior angle of a regular pentagon is 108 degree. One interior angle. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is question 3 that appeared in 2022 again. The paper was 3 and the variant was 2. This is a triangle. In part 1, it says write down the mathematical name for the type of the angle A. Type of the angle mean, is it acute angle or obtuse angle or reflex angle? We have 3 types of angle here. Acute angle is angle greater than 0 degree less than 90 degree. Obtuse angle, angles greater than 90 degree less than 180 degree, known as obtuse angle. And the reflex one is angle theta is a Greek letter. Theta greater than, theta mean the angle greater than 180 degree less than 360 degree, that is called reflex angle. So obtuse angle or acute angle or reflex angle, what is the answer? We can see this one is bigger than 90 degree, so it is an obtuse angle. Obtuse angle, OA, obtuse angle. You have to write it down, complete name. Write complete name. Obtuse angle. Here we have the same question, but the part is C. It says the diagram shows the angles in a triangle and 2 angles on a straight line. This one. The triangle is used to write down an equation in terms of x and y. 2x plus 2y is equal to 180. Give the geometrical reason why this equation is correct. We know that the sum of internal angles of a triangle add up to 180 degree. Sum of interior or internal angles of a triangle add up to 180 degree. So using this information, we have x degree plus x degree plus 2y degree is equal to 180 degree. We can add them. That will be 2x plus 2y is equal to 180. So this is the case, but we have to give the reason. This is our reason. Sum of interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degree. You have to write it down here. Now part 2 says use the diagram with two angles on a straight line to write down another equation in terms of x and y. So we have to write it down equation like this by using the information. We know that angle on a straight line add up to 180 degree. So apply this information. We have x degree plus 6y degree is equal to 180 degree. That is the answer. In this row, our next question is question 4 that appeared in 2022 again. The paper and the variant both are 3. The diagram shows a regular polygon. Again, regular polygon mean equal sides and lengths are equal and angles are equal. In part A, we need to write down the mathematical name of this polygon. So how many sides we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. It means it's an octagon. A figure having 8 sides, it means it's an octagon. Now part 2 is show that the interior angle of this polygon is 135 degree. We know that the interior angle formula is n minus 2 into 180 divided by n. Now putting the values, n mean numbers of sides. So how many sides we have? 8. So 8 minus 2 into 180 divided by 8. This will be 6 into 180 divided by 8. Now simplify it. 2 4 times, 2 9 times, 2 2 times, 2 3 times. Now 2 1 time and 2 45 times. Now we are going to multiply 45 by 3. 45 by 3. We have 135 degree. Now next is question 8 of the same question paper, that is question paper 3, and the variant is 3. We have a triangle and we can see this triangle is an isosceles triangle. In the diagram, PQ is equal to PR and QRS is a straight line, this one. In part 1, write down the mathematical name of the triangle PQR. I have just told you isosceles triangle because of two sides equal. Now part 2 is work out the angle QPR. Q starting from Q moving towards P and then R. So this angle, we need to calculate this angle. For this purpose, we need to calculate angle R and angle Q. Let's say this angle is X, then it means this angle is also X because these are base angles. So in an isosceles triangle, if two sides are equal, then their base angles are equal. So X will be angle on a straight line at a point add up to 180 degree. By using this rule, we can get the value of X. X is equal to 180 minus 114. So 180, 114, 10 minus 4, 6, 7 minus 1, 6. The answer is 66. So the value of X is 66. It means this angle is 66 degree and it's also 66 degree. Now we can calculate the angle QPR. So this implies angle QPR is equal to 180 degree minus 66 degree minus 66 degree. Or you can use the rule, the sum of interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degree, and after that you will get 180 minus 66 degree minus 66 degree. 180, 66 and 66, 132 degree. Now we can separate it. 180, 132. We have 48 degree. So angle QPR is 48 degree. Now moving towards our last question of this video, question 4. The paper was 4 and the variant was 3. It says a regular 12-sided polygon regular mean, all sides are equal and all angles are equal. A regular 12-sided polygon has side length 6 cm. Show that one interior angle of the polygon is 150 degree. We need to show one interior angle. We have the formula for one interior angle. One interior angle is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degree divided by n. Now putting the values here, n is number of sides. We have 12-sided polygon. 12 minus 2 into 180 divided by 12. 10 into 180 divided by 12. 12 one time, 12 one time, 6 carry, 12 5 time. So 15 into 10, that's gonna be 150. We have proved it. So that's for the day. Please subscribe my channel and share it to others. Allah Hafiz.